Good morning, everyone. I'm just collecting my thoughts while my kids are sleeping. Cleaning my house up a little bit. Trying to push myself because how I'm feeling right now and how it's like making me feel like it's getting me a little discouraged, but I'm not gonna let that do that. It makes me think that I'm alone with this disease. That's how it makes me feel, and think it definitely makes me feel like no one definitely do not understand what I am going through. But I'm not gonna let that stop me. I'm gonna keep on pushing myself. I'm gonna keep on reaching out to people. I'm gonna keep on encouraging other people with my messages and my videos, and I'm gonna keep fighting. Like, I'm not gonna give up. Like I said once before, and like I'm gonna continue to say, sickle cell guardian angel is not going nowhere. I'm just so proud of myself that I even made it this far, and that I'm even pushing myself and not let it take over my mind, because right now how I'm feeling, my body hurts so bad. I don't have no energy. I want to cry. I want to cry. But sometimes crying do help, because sometimes I say, why me, God? Like, why do I have to go through this disease? Why do I have to get blood transfusions? Why do I have to be the only one in my family to have this? They don't understand. They don't know. They just see me go through it, but they don't know, because they not, it's not their body. But, like, I try to not let this get to me. I try not to let it defeat me. I used to cry all the time and ask God, like, why you give me this? Like, why am I the only one in my family that have to go through this? They just see me, taking care of my kids, going to work, but they don't know how it's affecting me mentally, physically, and emotionally. Sometimes I just want to give up and not do no blood transfusion no more. But if I do that, then I will have another stroke. And who gonna be here for my kids? Like, for real. No one's not gonna take care of my kids the way I want them to be taken care of. No one's gonna raise my kids like I want them to be raised. So I have to keep on fighting, keep on pushing myself. I definitely have to get out of Wisconsin. Even though people say, oh my God, do you see what's going on in the world? Like, floods and all that. But my body cannot take this wishy-washy weather. Under no circumstances, it cannot. My hips hurt so bad, that to the point that it's in my booty cheeks. I want to work out so bad, but I don't have the energy to do it. Like, I literally get out of breath just walking up my stairs when it's time for blood. Only when it's time for blood. But when I get my blood on Wednesday, I let my body rest for a couple days, and then I feel good. I get that little boost back, that little whatever that blood do to me. It makes me feel so good. But it's like I have 3 more days to get my blood. Tomorrow, I have to leave on my break from work to go get my blood drawn. I have to go get my blood drawn to to 3 days before my treatment because I have antibodies in my blood. So that means that it is hard to match my blood with other blood to get. So therefore, I have to go ahead of time to get it done so they can send it to freighters. Freighters can test it over and 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 over to make sure I don't get no allergic reaction, to make sure everything lines up correctly and everything goes well for me on Wednesday. Like I said, I will go live on that day so you guys can see what I go through. And I hope that helps other people, like whatever they're going through. I hope it helps them because sickle cell disease is not a fun thing, you know. I know other diseases is not fun either, but there's like a handful of us that got cured. It's millions of us that's still out here suffering sometimes. And sometimes it affects other people and they want to give up. They don't want to do blood transfusions if they have to. They don't want to take their medicine because it affects their stomach. They don't want to be numb with all the pain pills that sometimes we have to get. And like I said, like how I feel right now, I want to go to the hospital so bad, but I know that it's just because I have to get my blood transfusion on the 3rd, and that the weather is really taking a toll on me, especially yesterday. Man. I don't know how I did it, but man, like sometimes I want to sleep all day because I don't have the energy to. But it's like I'm a single mother, so I can't just, people don't understand that. Like I can't just lay down, go to sleep because I gotta take care of my kids, you know? And it's not their fault that mama is tired. It's not their fault that mama don't feel well. It's not their fault. So I'm learning to like not take my frustration out on my kids. Like yesterday I did so good, like even though I was not feeling well so bad, I did not take it out on them. Like I did not. And I'm proud of myself, you know what I'm saying? And I know that this is what God wants me to do, because He wouldn't give me the opportunity, the strength, the courage, the ability, the sign that I can do this and have courage in myself and not give up on myself. That's the first thing, yourself. It's been plenty, like I said, it's been plenty of times I wanted to tell my doctor, no, I don't want to do this no more. But if I don't do this, how I feel now, if I skip a blood transfusion, which I never, ever did before, but I had my blood transfusion postponed before. And that right there, the longer it took for them to, the days, it just really really affected me. And I refuse to get postponed. I would do anything in my power. Like if I gotta drive to Milwaukee the day before, which I had to do plenty of times, and then go back the next day, I will, even though I hate that. And even though I definitely, this is like a big definitely. I know I have God on my side. You know what I'm saying? I know that He's with me spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. I know He's there. But it's always that just seeing somebody. I definitely hate going to get my blood transfusion by myself. I hate that to the most. Like, I hate driving there by myself. I hate going there by myself. I hate driving back by myself. I hate coming home by myself. I hate it because no one don't, like, I'm such a crybaby. No one do not understand, like, how that really affects you emotionally. You know what I'm saying? So I really hate. I really hate going there by myself. Like right now, I'm sitting down on my porch, my enclosed porch, because my kids are still sleeping. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Like, so I'm about to get up and give me some tissue. Aw, thank you. Thank you. I gotta go Wednesday, and people don't understand. I gotta be there at 8 in the morning, so I have to leave at 7. I like to leave at 7 because there's too much traffic and construction going on these highways. I don't know why. Like, what is going on? And too many things, car accidents and stuff. So, like, that's my biggest thing, is to, like, trust people, especially around my health. That's my biggest thing. I don't trust nobody when it comes to my health, for real. Like, I hate when people say, oh, I'm gonna go with you, and then when you ask them, and then when it's time to go, hi, Fatty. When it's time to go, people don't understand. You better get going, Royal. People don't understand. Like, people say, why you go so early? What do you mean, why do I go so early? I have to go when it's convenient for me, not when it's convenient for somebody else. And a lot of people don't understand that. Like, I hate being late there. I hate it. Because that just make me stay there even longer. That just make the process even longer. So I like to be there. My appointment is at 8:30 in the morning. And I like to just get it done and over with, so I could come home and rest before I have to pick my oldest up from school. And I pick my baby up from daycare, and we come home, we take a nap. But people always say, why you go so early? Why? This convenient for me. I'm not making it convenient for nobody else. So if you're here to support me, if you're here to come with me and be there, support me mentally, physically, and emotionally, then I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? But if you come there with an attitude, and you come there and your body language, everything, no, I'm not going to want you to come anymore. I'm telling you, I'm going to have the biggest attitude. I'm going to be excuse my language, because I'm definitely trying to stop cursing. Did you go potty? Go potty. Go potty. I don't care. Go potty. Okay, I'm going to get you. I'm drinking tea just to warm up my insides. Even though it's not that cold outside, but it's a little bit like cold for my body. But like I was saying, if I'll be the biggest bitch if you're not there to support me for real, for real. Like, that is my life. So if you're not there mentally, physically, and emotionally to help me, you know, like, tell me, girl, or whatever, you got this, you know, like, then I don't want you there. For real, I don't. Like, I had, you know, my son, dad come with me, and, you know, like, he came with me. My youngest son, father, he came with me. But then he made me, like, drive there and drive back. What's the purpose of you coming if I gotta drive there and then drive back? Like, no. So, he's saying that I do not want him to come. Why? Why come? If I gotta drive, I don't want to drive. I want to relax there before I get there, and I want to relax coming back. Like, it just take a toll on your body for real. Like, getting 2 needles stuck in your chest. I have a port, so it's not literally in my chest, but I have a port, and to get 2 needles, well, sometimes 4 needles, 2 to numb, 2 to get access. So, go potty, Gordon. So, to have to do that, I want to relax going there. So, yeah, that's one of my kids that's woke. And he's not listening already because I'm on live. And he think I won't get him because I'm on live. But all the mothers out there that had a 3-year-old, now they baby bigger, definitely understand. That boy. But like I was saying, I have to get my blood transfusion in 3 days. I have to go get my blood drawn. I have to not feel like I can't do this. And I have to, and I do believe in myself. Roya, what is you licking? You need to go. Go in the house. Go. And I'm not trying to be a bitch, but I could be a bitch to anybody. And my words will cut you so deep that you won't even think that I cut you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to be like that no more because you're not going to succeed with that type of attitude. So, it is so hard for me not to cuss this girl out. I really want to cuss out so bad. I ain't going to mention no names. I'm not going to mention who or none of that. But when I see her, she just make my skin just... Especially how I feel right now. Got to get my blood transfusion in a couple days. And I feel like I don't give up about nobody's feelings. That's how I feel. And at this point, I'm saying she could get it. But I'm not trying to be like that. I'm really not. And this disease make me, when it's time for blood, I get so, not angry, but I already have zero tolerance for BS. So just on top of me have to go through with this and have zero tolerance for BS. Ugh. Everybody better stay on my way, for real. Just stay on my way. And just, if you don't got nothing positive to say, don't say nothing to me at all. Because how I feel, you will get cursed out. I will maybe say some things that I shouldn't say. And it's really hard for me. Especially because how I feel. And I know I should never let no one get the best of me. Never, ever. Ever, ever, ever. But this one particular female is just... she just make me want to just... ooh. So, I'm about to wrap this up. I thank everyone that tuned in. Thank everyone for listening. I will definitely be still going live. I'm definitely going to keep pushing myself. I'm definitely going to keep encouraging myself. I'm definitely not going to give up, even though I want to give up. I'm not even lying. I want to give up sometimes. And sometimes I don't want to go to the doctor and get my blood. But how my mind is, I know I got a sweater on, but it's so cold to me that it's not even that cold in my house by walking around with a sweater on. Because my body, everything, my levels, my numbers, everything is going down because I need blood. Like, it's crazy how sickle cell blood attacks the normal blood so bad when it's time to get blood. Like, I feel like it's going like... everybody seen that remember that toy, like, was it like Pac-Man? Like, that's how I feel like my blood is doing. Like, it's going like this to the normal blood. This is the normal blood, and my blood is a half a moon. So I feel like it's going like in my whole body. My blood. That's how I feel. So I just want people to know, encourage yourself, because I'm encouraging myself every day. Believe in yourself because I'm believing in myself every day. Have faith in yourself. Your dream is whatever you dream to do. It's not gonna happen overnight. You gotta keep on pushing. You gotta keep on fighting. You gotta keep on reaching out to people. You gotta keep on encouraging yourself, like I'm doing. It took me so long to get this page. So long to do this that I'm happy that I'm doing this because I can help other people. I know I can. This is my dream. This is my destiny. This is what I'm called to do. And this is what I'm telling myself because that's what I believe. So I will tune in with you guys later. I love y'all. Peace out.